Hello, and welcome to Total Party Kiss, where we are playing Warrenguard. Uh, this is Chapter 3, and you might be asking yourself, wait a minute, I don't remember Chapter 2. Well, that's because we had technical issues in our recording, but you can go and check out everything that happened in a really excellent fill-in by our cast member who's not here with us right now. She's fine. She's not passed away or anything. Uh, our cast member Madeline did an excellent fill-in on everything that happened. So if you want to go over to YouTube and check that out, but you know what? Go ahead and watch this full episode live,
Fully.
and then go check it out after. We'll catch you up to speed.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I am Natalie. I will be your GM for the session, as well as the writer of this game, which is coming to Backer Kit February 24th this month, less than 3 weeks away. Everyone is so excited. Let's go around and meet the rest of our cast, starting with Abby.
Hello, I am Abby. I use pronouns she, they. In this game, I play Sandy, who uses pronouns they, she, who is also the old timer and rides a silver dragon. I am also the art director of Warrenguard, and I made this lovely overlay. And I felt like bragging about it today. That's who I am. I'm going to pop it over to Christian.
Hello, hi everybody. Hey, what's up? My name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, all over the internets. I am a TTRPG performer and educator here in the space, and I will be playing your ace, Scarlet Salamandus, riding the red dragon known as Scar.
Okay. Let's hop over to AJ. AJ, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Sushi Kid. I am a TTRPG performer, editor, transcriber, all this stuff. I am also the tech producer at Critical Misses, and today I'll be playing just Sad Boy Rebel. I'm the outsider. I ride a pink dragon. Don't talk about it, all right?
And let's hop over to Depth.
Hello, my name is Death Like the Ocean. You can find me on all things via Chaotic Bunny. My pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing Vibrance, a little sad and fresh face that rides a yellow dragon who goes by she, her pronouns.
Okay, excellent. So, last week, well, it wasn't last week in game time. It's been about 3 weeks since the festival, the Feast of the Fair Skies. There were some shocking revelations during that fight, but since then, things have been quiet. Almost too quiet. In fact, right now, the silence is deafening. You see, we are in the first snowfall of the year that has hit Kraven Top. You guys are high in the air in your warren, but the clouds are kind of even higher above, forming a thick blanket as that quiet snow drifts down. Your dragon stables were destroyed during the Battle of the Feast of the Fair Skies, as well as your room, Rebel. I think your dragons, let me just make sure I'm getting all of them right. Winter is absolutely loving this. It is cold. There's a snowdrift. Winter is just out there basking in it, like laid out fully, like nose buried in the snow. They seem like a hatchling again. You haven't seen them this young and excited in a long time. And I think that's kind of rubbing off on you a bit, Sandy.
Definitely.
Scarlet, you're in almost the opposite position. Scar is miserable and grumpy and is making it your problem. Scar is cold. They are huddled up. I think the wall that butts up to like Lee's fireplace in the kitchen, they are kind of just huddled up against that wall, trying to pull as much heat from the oven as they can.
Like a
And
cat
just,
on a vent.
exactly. Uh, LaFlora has been having fun, kind of jumping from snow pile to snow pile to snow pile, um, sneaking up and bothering Scar, who won't chase LaFlora far from their heated area of the wall. So they've been able to have she's been able to have a lot of fun at Scar's expense. And I think Vibe Velocity has just been spending this time enjoying the freedom of not having to live in a stable. It's been hard to keep Velocity on the ground. Velocity has just been swooping around, chasing birds, the few birds that didn't fly south for the winter, um, and just having kind of a grand old time. Um, but where do we find each of you? How have you been passing the time?
If it's okay,
Uh huh.
I kind of want to go back in time a little bit
Yeah,
to
sure.
probably a day or two after the feast
Mm-hmm.
of the fair skies. I don't think Rebel has been back at the Warren
Mm-hmm.
for those 2 days.
Yeah.
Uh, and finally has come back and is just like, all right, I need the debrief. Tell me everything that happened to Scar and Sandy.
Mm.
I don't know where Vibrance would be at this time.
Yeah.
But
You want?
but Rebel is focusing on Scarlet and Sandy.
Yeah. You want to take this one, Commander?
Sure. Recovery is going swimmingly. The citizens are calm. That is the most important. Unfortunately, the rider that I had planned to detain escaped during the recovery period.
Of course, they did.
They did, yes. They're out in the wind somewhere. We don't know where they are. If they've scuttled back to where they came from, or if they're hiding out. If it's the latter, we will find them.
This is why you should have just ended him there. If you weren't going to take him in.
They were an asset I was willing to find and catch. Keep alive.
A rider without a dragon is more dangerous than a dragon without a rider. You know this.
I do. Hence why I tried to apprehend him, but he got away.
No, you dropped him off on the ground. And then you went back to battle.
Because there were more pressing matters at hand. People were frozen. I unfroze them. My matters were to this base. To this team. I had my priorities straight.
Yeah, still makes seem that our commander's still green.
This seems like something between you two. And Sandy takes their whittling and just is like if you're in like the main kind of like there's a fireplace nice, went over to the dining table, literally in the same room, but is just slightly more removed.
You recognize them. The riders.
Well, up until I found out that my room exploded, I didn't know that Cinder, of all people, were alive.
Another regret of mine that we did not capture the rider I released. It would have been nice to know how they survived such an incident.
Or how they got through the goddamn shield. What's the purpose of a goddamn magical shield that's supposed to protect us? If they can get in, they can get in again. And especially with that one that doesn't have a rider, especially the one that doesn't have a dragon, is easier for him to get in now.
He won't without a team. And now he knows the threat he's up against. So it's either different. The other difference is if he's brave enough to get back on a dragon because he knew what happened last time.
He doesn't need to. There's damages that a human can do without the need of a dragon.
We stay alert. It's what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we will continue to do.
Where have you been, anyways, Rebel? Sandy shouts from across the room.
Trying to find clues. Anything?
Fair.
Rebel's been mostly just at the edge of the barrier. Fucking trying to find out why it didn't kill them. And yeah, sure, we can be alert, but rogues don't work the same way that a guard does. They don't need a team. They can be as independent as they want.
Independence has consequences.
Independence also gets shit done.
So where are you gonna sleep, Rebel?
I'm going to get more wood for the stable.
All right.
And just looking at Scarlet, because I'm going to get shit done. And am going to push. This could either be push away or give up on the Warrenguard. As a
think either.
Either one. Just
It's either.
more giving up on Scarlet than
Yeah.
Warrenguard.
Sandy just looks at Scarlet as Rebel storms out and is like, come on. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna let him cool off. He wants to stew,
Yeah.
be angry.
Yeah.
Let him.
Yeah. And then what are you gonna do?
That I don't know yet.
All right.
Cut 2 weeks later. Rebel's still stewing. It's not cooled off.
Not cooled off.
Sandy has like 8 more things whittled and is still looking at Scarlet and is like, so Scarlet.
Fuck it. Ugh.
Rebel has been going out full lumberjacking, just chopping down trees.
We need that montage.
The whole Footloose montage of him just dancing in the garage, the warehouse, but it's him chopping down wood.
He's chopping down trees in different ways.
To get
Yeah.
enough wood.
Let me know if you're okay with this, Vibrance and Rebel, but I have an idea for a scene.
Ooh.
Give it to me.
I think we cut to this, like, later. You're still stewing, right, Rebel? We'll cut to current day. You have been helping Rook rebuild the stable, Vibrance, I think. As the youngest member, I think you've been given a lot of grunt work
Yes, absolutely.
in rebuilding this. And Rook has kind of been supervising. Rook helps in the little ways he can, but he's an old man. And I think we see a shirtless Rebel come up, axe a couple
I think
big logs.
I think we're doing like fur lined vest.
Yeah.
But shirtless underneath that.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot to swing an axe and chop down trees, but it's still cold.
Is it your rider's jacket with no shirt on underneath? Is that where we're?
I think, yeah,
That would be extremely slutty of Rebel.
It's our winter gear.
Yeah.
Our winter edition.
Our winter edition of our rider's jacket, but fully no sleeves, fur lined, and no shirt underneath. And
I hate you. Just want to put that out there.
No, you love it.
I just want everyone to just be imagining like the equivalent of those like slow pan from the feet montages where they go, oh, boom, boom, oh yeah, and it's rolling up and it's a slow motion. Like arms go back so the shirt opens a bit as the arms come up and slam down in like such a body roll way. Thank you.
You can't forget like the muscles rippling as like he tenses up.
They do the close-up shots and then they just show like
the wiping away the sweat with the back of the hand,
and then they just have like a close-up of the neck and there's just like one bead of sweat going down. Anyways, back to the game.
I also think that if you're okay with this depth, that as to kind of help out with velocity being going all over the place, velocity is helping carrying the wood back to like I'm riding velocity essentially when I go and then coming back because LaFleur is no help whatsoever.
Flora's like, I brought a stick.
She keeps on bothering Scar and playing with Winter, and probably when Rascal is here, chasing Rascal. And Rebel knew that she wasn't gonna help at all, so they were like, Vibrance, can I borrow velocity to get wood?
Sure. Yeah.
And we'll put their hand on your head, and then it was like, thanks. And then fly off with velocity and coming back and forth with.
We'll absolutely be watching him leave.
Yeah.
I want just people to imagine Sandy whittling, watching Vibrance watch Rebel Eve, being like, oh.
Also, just to really hammer in the nail, Vibrance is 4'10". Rebel is 6 foot.
Yeah. And I think when Velocity takes off, Velocity kind of pops in your head and it's like, wow, Rebel has really strong thighs.
There's a moment where Vibrance was like carrying a load of wood from where Velocity had dropped it off and was turning to grab it and then trips over nothing and drops all of the logs everywhere.
Yeah.
at the like really strong thighs, just like immediately like, drops everything.
Hand backwards.
You can't just say that.
Why not? He does.
I'm sure he does. It's just picking up the logs. They look at. I gotta get work done.
Mm-hmm. I like
Thank you,
Rebel.
Velocity. I'm glad you do. Anyway. Just like so focused on these logs. Just like laser focused on doing the job now.
Mm-hmm.
Face bright red.
Getting a fever there, Vibrance, Rook says.
Just a flush from the cold, you know, blast of cold hit me right in the face. I'm so pale. It just turns red at the slightest change in temperature.
Well, I'd say go take a break and get some tea, but well, Lee has been taking Rebel's patrol schedule, so
I'm fine.
no
I
one
can
to make
keep
tea.
working. Or I can make tea if you would like me to make you some tea.
Oh, that would be delightful.
All right, I'll make you some tea.
Dang, not Rook B, just like, man, if only there was someone who could make tea.
That is so like grandpa core. That is perfect.
If
like
only there
not
was someone so young.
Gosh. I have another question. Where has Rebel been sleeping? Will we find that out?
Rebel has been I think Rebel hasn't really been sleeping and has been taking like the night patrols.
Okay.
Like crashing on the couch vibe for naps.
Mm-hmm.
And you just always find blankets on yourself.
Yes.
And then just immediately wake up, going back out.
Yeah.
You've just been spending your time chopping wood, patrolling, or taking a quick nap, basically.
It's chopping wood, patrolling, building the stable, napping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to add on the building the stable part that every time that Rebel comes out to build more of the stable, more of it is done than when he last woke up or when I last went to sleep, because someone else has been building it while they've been resting.
I'm also imagining currently like Sandy watches almost like opposite poles of either Rebel or Scarlet doing large amounts on the stables, because there's like a lot of Vibrance like supplying the stuff and like getting all that like organized, and Rook coordinating, and then those two going in and doing big parts with the help of the dragons lifting stuff, but like those two working opposite. And I think at one point Sandy, when Scarlet's done one thing, just like turns around, follows Scarlet a bit, and goes, "It's been about a fortnight. do we think we need to do, and I'm not saying anything because I'm not commander, but a little bit of team bonding?
And say that since you're not commander, what
Yeah.
does team building even look like in this instance?
Right. If I was to say, hypothetically,
Hypothetically, of course.
games, gathering around in a room, doing the stuff most of us, and I think probably all of us did in our years when we were at the Caldera. Just those fun stuff you do, where maybe I bring out my top shelf stuff, we let loose.
You'd be willing to sacrifice your top shelf stuff for this?
With this environment, yes.
That's what I'm saying, with this environment.
Yeah. I'm sacrificing it. This is a Hail Mary.
Oh, that bad.
And you know what a Hail Mary means. That's when it's hailing outside and Grandmother Mary screaming at you and you throw something really
I was familiar
far.
with that idiom. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was familiar with that old bard's tale.
Exactly. So if it gets the commander's go, I'll spread the word that you persuaded me for my top shelf stuff for some decompression.
You think they really believe that?
No.
Yeah.
But I could always lie.
You could. But think about your reputation, though.
My reputation. Because it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't lie. But just say it was your idea. I'm not one to take credit for. I'm not the one for those kinds of activities anyway. So
yeah, they wouldn't believe me for a second.
Not for a second. Not for
an
instant.
Hey,
I respect you for thinking it would for like a split second.
Yeah, but
no.
Also to be fair, we all know back when I was commander, I didn't do any of those things. I was wound so tight I could barely walk. So I'm just hoping this can maybe help you unwind as well. I'm just saying.
I think Rook is over in the corner, like drinking his tea.
Yeah.
And he says, back when Carson was commander, they used to just all take a bath together.
Vibrance turns and leaves the room immediately. He said that, and she was like,
nope.
I would like to vote against that. Just my vote matters any. I would like to not. Y'all are lovely. I'm sure y'all are very pretty. I just no, thank you. Leaves the room.
I was gonna ask it. Nope, they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can still ask it.
You can ask it. You can shout it at them. I think I can hear their footsteps in the hallway. I think she's eavesdropping. Yeah.
Yeah, they're hesitating. It's like a hesitation, like half step.
Yeah. The thing is, I bet if we all took a bath together, they'd be waiting outside. They still want to hear everything. What if we all bath together? But Vibrance just wouldn't be there. No, that feels mean. Hazing, though, I feel like that's adequate.
That's hazing. I mean, it was a hazing exercise.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the hazing I went through? Oh, we will share those stories when I bring out the top shelf liquor. Starts walking backwards.
If you're willing, if you want to relax with a drink, please meet us here in the hearth later.
Was that at me?
Yes, it was at you.
See, I told you. She's always listening.
I just have very good hearing.
Sure.
I had a younger sibling.
Could you use that very good hearing and tell that to Rebel?
Sure. All right, cool. I can absolutely tell Rebel. Not a problem.
Please and thank you. I appreciate that.
Sandy waits for the footsteps to disappear. You should see how Vibrance looks at Rebel.
Oh, I've seen it.
What's going on there?
I think we both know.
We both know what's going on there.
We both know what's going on there.
Oh my god.
Rook is like, I ship Vibrance and Lee.
Oh, what do you know? What do you know? Tell us, Rook.
Hey, Vibrance and Lee. That one.
Actually, I could see. I
Is
could
that
see
one
Lee
recent?
being
Is that a recent
interested.
one?
No, Lee's just shyer than Rebel, so it's not
Mm.
as obvious.
That makes so much sense.
Okay. That
And
does
Lee's
make
been
sense.
taking so many patrols, and it's just been Rebel shirtless chopping wood, living up to the name LS.
I
You know what I'm
know.
saying?
Lee is missing her chance.
I
I
can
know.
see why he got the call sign.
Yeah.
I was
LS.
confused at it at first, but
Well, it
now
was a
I
rumor
get
I
it.
completely spread, so it
You
makes
spread
sense.
okay, yeah.
Well, it was. Think about the timing. That
Mm.
rumor spread right after,
Right.
the big event of
Mhm.
Cinder being, all that jazz. Oh my gosh, is one of our protectors a murderer? I was like, no. Nickname's Lil Slut. Boom, has a tramp stamp.
Boom.
That travels much faster than murderer. Let me tell you.
I mean,
People like a salacious little piece.
It was certainly when I was looking over the
Yeah.
files. It was certainly like I caught the first part, and then the second there was the slut part. I was like instantly hooked on. I was like, that is an interesting turn of events.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But then the thing is here, I don't even know if who knows what Rebel be doing. But what I do know is the second I give that nickname, prancing around shirtless.
I mean his fashion choices, the uniform is completely like I get self-expression, but like
hey, I'm walks around in a towel. What, you're saying that's not okay?
I didn't
Body
say
is a
that.
body.
I didn't say that.
Oh, so you like it? Ah ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha
ha. All right. Okay, I needed to get all my drinks together. I'm bringing out the shakers. All right.
Yes.
I gotta go pay tribute to the goddess. I'll be back.
Please do. Have fun with that. Don't tell them about what's going to happen later this afternoon.
The goddess will like it.
Fully Vibrance walks into the stable area and Rebel just doing
just fully like just fully gyrating hips.
just fully hammering in a steak.
Loud grunts.
Lots of grunting. There's a lot of grunting.
A lot of exertion.
A lot of exertion going on.
How is velocity? How is flying velocity?
Just like yeah. And like we'll like pet Velocity's neck. It's like, yeah, Velocity's wing is healing up really well right now. Still can't go top speed, but
yeah, yeah, he said that you're a really good rider. I just mean that you were Commander wants drinks. Not now, but he wants everyone to go for drinks.
So we're going.
Scarlet was talking to Sandy, and they were talking about team bonding. So they want us to have a few drinks together later. Not now, later.
So we're going to the breakfast nook?
I don't think so. No, it sounded like Sandy already had some of her stuff here. So
I'm sorry, we're touching Sandy's stash?
Yeah. She said something along the lines of like top shelf. She's bringing her top shelf stuff.
Oh god. They must have gone mad. Alright, yeah, just later, I guess, yeah, okay. Thanks. I'll clean up, I guess.
Vibrance looks a little hesitant, but kind of. There's like a moment where she turns to leave, but there's a moment where she's trying to like talk herself into doing something and then like turns back to Rebel. How are you feeling? I know that it's been tense, and I wanted to know how you were feeling. I know that's probably none of my business, and I know you don't really talk about feelings much, but
all the stuff that I'm dealing with happened before you joined, so I mean, I don't know if I'm the best to get information from about that. I feel like it's more of a Sandy story.
I know I already know what happened. I've been trying to put the pieces together, but that's not what I asked. I asked how you were feeling.
Fully just like throws down the hammer that they're using and just kind of looking and just there's probably some hay around. Fully just slumps into it, just pats the ground next to them, and will pull out a flask.
Vibrance will sit next to him.
And I think we're gonna cut away right here to a quick break. Some suspense on what's about to happen. Let's go ahead and take a very short break while we bring Madeline playing Lee in.
All right, BRB.
Beer.
And we're back. Thank you, everyone, so much for sticking with us through the break. We're back with Madeline, who plays Lee. Do you want to tell
Hi.
us who you are, Madeline, and who you're playing?
Yes. I promise I was late for a good reason. I had an all department meeting at my place of work, and they did not understand that I had dragons to ride. They did not understand. But yeah, I'm playing Lee, who is the caretaker, and has an orange dragon named Rascal.
Okay. So while we left, following the events at the Feast of the Fair Skies, Rebel has been dulling his pain by working on rebuilding the stables along with Scarlet and Vibrance. And them all being busy building the stables, I think, Lee, you have been spending your time the last few weeks taking everyone's patrol flight schedules. You and
Yeah.
Rebel. Um, Luckily, things have been quiet, if cold, and uh, but there has been an extra pressure put on your patrol flight schedules in that there was a dragon rider who is lost, and I think it's been about 3 weeks, and it's the day of the first snowfall. Um, Snow is falling from the sky. You and Rebel are just kind of cruising around. Um, you're far enough away from the Warren that it's out of sight.
Mhm.
Um, uh,
Rascal, not Rebel. I know we have very similar names.
Rascal, yes, you and Rascal.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was
and
like, okay, cool, yeah.
yeah, you and Rascal have been
Okay.
are kind of floating, and you're just hitting the point where you're going to turn around when you spot something on the ground. Just a slight flicker of fire in the caves of Hag's Peak, to the north of Kraven Top.
I'm gonna click kind of like in the same way that like you do a horse.
hmm
And I kind of direct Rascal in that direction. I go, follow that flame.
We could ignore it and go home and eat.
I promise your portions are gonna be doubled tonight. We're going back down there.
Okay. What do you want? Me to come in blazing? How are we doing this?
Come in quietly.
Okay. Will you roll and overcome an obstacle with sneaky?
I will. That's great. Oh, we're so sneaky.
Uh-huh.
That's a 4.
Excellent. That is more than good enough. You come in nice and quiet on the snow, and Rascal barely makes a sound as they land, and you see a cave just up above. It's kind of Rascal is small enough that you could ride Rascal right up to that cave if you wanted. Um, but there is the flickering of fire in the mouth of the cave.
I'll slide off Rascal. I do think Lee has like homemade dragon treats. In the same way that like some dog owners have like the weird organic dog treats on them at all times, and when Rascal lands, I'm gonna give him a treat.
Uh-huh.
Cookie. Give him
Rascal
a
takes
cookie.
it and
Yeah.
very quietly just kind of does that like toss in the air thing, like
Mm-hmm. And then I can always do these. I can scratch my dragon in their favorite spot. Just give him a
uh-huh,
little scritch. Just
uh-huh,
because he's been put through the ringer and I want to show that
uh-huh.
he's very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Um and I tell him I'm gonna go check inside. If I'm not out in about 5 minutes, I want you to come in and come in strong.
You got it. I definitely know how long 5 minutes is.
You're gonna count. Okay, you know what? You're gonna count. Can you count to 60?
We have a psychic connection. You could just tell me when to come in.
I'll tell you when to come in.
The sass on this dragon.
I love the I just love the thought that Lee has to be reminded constantly that they have a psychic connection.
I kind of treat these dragon like people. I'm not gonna lie. Like, well, it talks to me. Might as well.
You head up to the mouth of this cave, and it smells delicious. And you see that there is a rabbit on a spit above the fire. Someone was just here, but you don't see a figure near the fire. Do you go check out the camp?
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the camp just because, every camp tells a story. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of investigate. I'm not gonna like take anything, but just investigate. Is there like insignia anywhere? Like, what's the makeup of this bag? Are there any clothes? Are there any like boots? Because, like if there's boots with like thin soles, then maybe that'll tell a story about this person.
And I think as you approach the camp, you hear a click from the back of the cave, and you can just kind of see eyes, and you hear a person's voice say, "Don't you dare take another step." And they step out, and the gleam of a crossbow pointed directly at you. And you look in this person's eyes, they've got kind of shorn hair. They're wearing a rider's jacket, and you can recognize a patch on it belonging to Prism Hold, a hold far to the south that's known for their waterfalls that leave rainbows glittering. And this rider, and you can see in their eyes something you haven't seen in a long time, but recognize immediately. These sort of look in their eyes that only comes from a widowed dragon rider. You've seen it once before when there was an accident in your training at the Caldera where riders tried something too risky and their dragon paid the price for it. And you saw what that rider went through, how they didn't sleep for weeks. And you know what this rider must be going through.
I kind of put my hands up to show I am no threat. I'm just a little guy. And I don't shake your head. Don't shake your head at me.
You can't let guy yourself out of this.
And I do put my hands in the air and I go, "So sorry," or "I see you're another dragon rider. I'm Lee. I'm from Kraven. I'm a dragon rider myself. We're out here looking for a lost dragon rider, and the snow is falling quickly, and I would hate for them to get trapped out in a storm."
Your commander, the one on the red dragon, killed Cobalt.
I'm thinking in my mind, interesting. Okay, we'll store that for later. And I go, I've had multiple commanders I know I'm quite youthful, but this job has a high turnover sometimes. Which commander was it?
The red dragon rider.
Okay, amazing. Great. Good to know. Thank you. And I'm thinking in my head, what would you do? And I say, look, I mean you no harm. You are more than welcome to sit in this cave if you want. But I can tell you two things. One, snow's fallen, and you don't have a lot of time left if you're out here by yourself. And second, the way you're roasting your rabbit, part of it is going to get raw, and you're going to give yourself food poisoning.
Man, hold on.
Lee,
Why is that kind of badass though?
That is in the most
incredibly
caretaker way.
badass.
Yeah.
Lee, just so you know,
I think
this was the dragon rider that shredded up Rascal's tail.
Yeah, this is that one.
Okay.
Oh no.
Maybe. Okay. Thank you for that information. I'm still gonna approach this the same way. I'm still gonna approach this the same way.
Yeah.
um,
Come on,
I
you're a meat
think
eater.
you
can eat
are
'em.
helping someone calm down right now. Do you have a token?
Someone calm down. I have
To spend?
exactly 1 token left.
Do you want to spend it to help them calm down?
Yeah, why not?
And they lower their crossbow. I'm Ty.
Hi. Well, Ty, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Lee. And let me show you how to cook this rabbit.
And I think Rascal pops in your head and it's like,
Yeah.
has it been 5 minutes?
I love him. I do think in my head, fly back to Kraven Top and get I'm not in danger. I'm not in danger, but I am with the enemy. Because I don't want people to storm in. I'm gonna say send Sandy. I'm gonna tell not Vibrance, but I am always thinking about Vibrance. To tell. I'm gonna tell Rascal to get Sandy.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's what I do. I go get, bring Sandy and their dragon back over here. Thank you.
Can you just for my secret purposes that I won't tell you what it's for, make another
Yeah.
sneaky roll for me here?
Sick, yeah.
For my non-purposes.
Another 4.
A on fire.
Perfect.
I'm good at being sneaky.
Um, we're gonna cut back to what was the scene in progress between
Oh shit!
um
So much for
uh
downtime.
yeah, back to
It's a remix.
Vibrance and Rebel.
Yeah. So we're
Alright.
sitting.
Vibrance had just sat next to a rebel on the floor in the corner. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Back when. No, that's. I didn't think that he was going to be alive. And you know how there was that rumor going around that I had killed a rider?
I heard about it. Yeah.
I was hoping it wasn't true. I was hoping I didn't kill him. I didn't want to. I needed to. I've been trying to figure out whether or not that's why I kept on seeing that vision over and over and over again.
What vision?
The vision of. First, it was the vision of them killing Sandy. Then it was the vision of me killing Cinder. And that vision kept on happening. Until I got the vision of you almost dying.
I almost. When? You saw me almost dying?
It was when Vibrance got injured. Velocity got injured. Sandy was in the right place. It was able to save you from falling into the fires. It's the whole thing I hate about these goddamn visions. They don't show the whole thing. They just show a clip and you're left to interpret the rest.
Well, you said that you were hoping that he wasn't dead, and he isn't.
Yeah, at the cost of Rascal having their tail shredded. A dragon died. And I think Rebel kind of like almost like fully not let their emotions explode, just kind of let them go. And just kind of slump a little bit onto you.
I know I'm new and all, and might sound. I don't mean this to sound mean. It sounds a lot better in my head. It's probably going to sound a lot meaner when I say it out loud, but you can't replace the guilt of a death with the guilt of their actions afterwards. You didn't want to kill them. You didn't want their blood on your hands, and it isn't. Anything that they've done since then is not your fault. It's theirs. They decided to do this. They decided to attack us. He could have left. He could have made a peaceful life. He could have come to terms with what happened. He could have grieved and moved on. But instead, he decided to come back like a wasp nest after shaking it up. All we can do now is look out for each other and protect each other. You're really good at that. Why else would you have the visions?
It's a curse. It's a taunt. I always
think it's a blessing.
all Red had one thing right, calling you vibes.
How so?
You're just very comfortable to be around.
Vibrance doesn't say anything, and I don't think everyone can see it, but Vibrance has the biggest grin on her face right now.
Back inside, Sandy, you're working on whittling, and Winter pops in your head and says, Rascal is here without Lee?
What?
Rascal just came back without Lee.
What do you mean?
He says Lee's fine, but we should follow.
Okay, I've been walking to where I assume was playing in the snow, just like grabs coat on the way. If walks past anyone, just says, I'll be back. And then immediately with the vibes, like hops on Winter and is just staring at Rascal, being like,
And Rascal takes off.
Okay. Just goes.
And you follow for a bit,
Mhm.
pretty far out to Hagstooth, the
Mm.
mountain, and you kind of swoop down quietly to this cave, and you
Mhm.
smell roasting rabbit.
Oh. Oh gosh. Oh wait, no, is Lee injured? And I think because like this is like and it's specifically because Rascal's the one leading. I don't think there's any sneakiness currently happening because is just following
Mhm.
Rascal.
Yeah. And I think that you hear the soft landing of Rascal, and then the
Mhm.
much larger silver dragon behind it kind of
Mhm.
come through the trees, and Ty grabs their crossbow. It's like, who's coming?
My other patrol partner.
Is it
It's okay. No, it's not. It's not Red Dragon.
Cinder? Cinder also told us about Rebel.
Mm-hmm. It's
Uh,
not. It's not Rebel.
if there's any funny business here, I'll shoot one of you.
I don't think this person's had meat in a while, so maybe make them a third plate.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. And then
And
I'm
I
gonna
think.
go out and
Mom
meet Sandy.
walks.
Okay, go ahead.
So I go, "Hi, Sandy. How are you?"
Hello.
Y- I'm gonna take that as an I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. So first off, so do you remember the rogue dragon rider attack a few days
Yes.
ago? So one of them is in here. I brought you and none of the others because I don't want to scare this person. I think they've gone through a lot.
Yeah.
Andy, they lost their dragon. They're in a very vulnerable state right now, and we cannot afford to have a vulnerable person act out on us.
Lee, I want you to answer this honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Long game.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect for this person?
I do
What
think
is
that there needs to be some sort of justice administered. However, right now, I do think they not just pose a threat to others, but a threat to themselves.
all right? And you didn't call the commander. You called me.
Yeah. Because if Scarlet came, or if Rebel came, on site, probably me.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Why are you ruling out, and this is again, just a general question, why are you ruling out eliminating this rider?
Person, I'm not. I. It's
We
different.
killed their dragon. We view dragons as equals. They're our partners,
It's
and we're sparing them.
it's different in the face of battle. I don't know what it is. They've made a little home for themselves. They're very scared, and I don't know. Call me crazy, but maybe this. I do think there is the question of. I don't like to use the word second chance, but maybe rehabilitation.
I'm going to throw it out there. I am calling you crazy for this. I don't agree with what you're doing, but I'm not commander. I can't tell you what to do. But what do you want from me here? So I'm here. Am I your second? What is your goal?
I need to bring this person back to the Warren willingly. And I brought you
Willingly.
because you're good with people.
Starts pacing. And you think I can willingly get this person to do what with us and bring them back to the two people that they, as you're saying, hate?
Well, the person meeting us won't be the two people, it'll be Vibrance.
I wanted us to... Never mind. Doesn't matter what I had planned for this evening.
I'm sorry, did you have plans?
I was gonna have us have like team bonding, get everyone like some. I was gonna use my top shelf. Doesn't matter. It's okay. I was wound up for years, and now I've decided to be loose. But no. Just walked past towards this rogue dragon rider. Hey, kid, how are you doing?
So,
How's it going?
this is Ty.
Hi, Ty. I'm
Ty
Sandy.
Ty has a crossbow in one hand and a plate of rabbit in the other, and is kind of looking between them and you.
It looks a little bit hard to eat that plate of rabbit with that crossbow, so you can put that down. And here, as a gesture of goodwill, shakes out, there's like 4 whittled steaks, and lets them like drop to the ground.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Now I'm unarmed. My friend here said,
The place for you, Sandy.
I'm not going to eat rabbit. I nibbled on the bacon bits you put in the soup that one time. I won't eat. It's also rabbit. I think they're too adorable. You can eat, though. I'm not going to be peeved. But anyways, I wanted to see, we were going to have drinks at the Hold this evening. That seems like a fun thing you might want to be involved in. Isn't that right, Lee? That'd be great.
No, I don't think it's fun for them, and we're not here to talk about drinks. We're here because, well, I don't know personally, but I know the severance from a dragon can be really hard on someone. And I don't think you are going to do well alone out here in the forest. And I brought Sandy here because Sandy is a real amazing people person who's very good at talking with people, mediating conversations, being honest and kind.
Okay, I will let you know that as a raider, did you go through the Caldera?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you aware of the what are they called? The basically the affiliations, what the resources they have for those who have been through the widowed aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even as a raider, I was the former commander of this hold. I could put in a good word for you so you could get those resources. We could, like, whatever could help, because what I can say as someone who's been doing this for many, many years, those resources do help. You're going through a tough time. This is going to be absolutely devastating. It's going to be the absolute worst. And I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, you're going to feel like absolute, dragon shit. We understand. So if you want to get those resources, I'll put in a word. We can take it, like, I'll write some letters. We can get you in. And yes, you're like, why are you doing this? I see you squinting at me. I understand. Why would I do this? Guess what? I'm going to be blatantly honest. I want to have drinks with my team tonight. And I know you're mad at my team members. My team members, they're pissed at you. So if you want this to be hushed and get out of the road so I can have my downtime with my crew and you can get help, that's what's in it for me. There is definitely something in it for me, and it's peace of mind. And people make bad decisions in their life. You're a young stud that just, fell into some dark shit. That happens. In my mind, I'm picturing people shimmying at me right now because I do that when I get excited. But I'm sorry, Ty. I'll do that. It's a limited time offer because
I think. Are you spending a token here to use your experience to your advantage or to protect someone? Because both of those seem true.
I'm doing use experience to my advantage. I have one token currently.
I think that Ty is just kind of like blown away. Like, Ty seems speechless, and they're like, "You'd do that for me?"
Yeah, because you're a person that's hurt. Guess what? I'm a little grumpy. I'm not an idiot. You know? You need help. And also, could I say that previously I gained a token for be too harsh on someone meaning well because I was
Yes.
so mean to Lee? Okay.
Yeah.
I
So I'm
can
sorry.
take it.
Yeah, I know Lee can. Also, yeah, Maddie, you're good.
Big girl.
But no, to Ty, I was like, yeah, I'm mean. I'm not stupid. Okay, so you need help. I have the means to get you help. Why wouldn't I do that? So,
Okay.
all right, this is your last chance to eat your rabbit. Then, so eat up.
And they kind of just
Yeah.
take a big bite.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, thank you, Sandy. You can go
Mhm.
back. I will take it from here.
Well, I need to do my contact to the Caldera because I'll have to write a stellar thing.
I'll help
Also,
you.
is Rascal tired? Because I can do the ride to the Caldera because I might be better to be in person.
I think if you want to, you can do it. I think Rascal maybe has 2 more good flights in him, and I think the Caldera is one that he can take.
Does Rascal want to eat food right now? Rascal's a little young whippersnapper, and I know that much from what you've said.
I mind link with my dragon, and I go, okay, would you like big dinner, no more flights, or 2 flights, little treats, medium dinner?
Where's the flight to?
Going to Caldera.
Two flights, big dinner?
2 flights, medium big dinner, reduced treats.
Extra pets?
Always. Not even
Fine.
a question. Thank you. Yeah.
Just
Alright.
just like Rascal's mind, just like all the math equations happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you bring me some of that rabbit right now.
Of course. And I go in, I'm like, okay, Sandy, I can take it from here.
All right. Don't be back too late. Wink. You seem confused. I goes up and it's just like this feels like a weird time to say. I'm also trying to get drinks because I'm trying to figure out the hot goss around the Warren. Yeah, Rook has apparently been seeing some hard eyes you've been sending someone's away. So hurry back if you want to make more hard eyes.
Okay, thank you, Sandy.
You're welcome. Bye, Ty. I hope you get the recovery you need.
Thank you.
Enjoy your rabbit while you have it.
Hi, thank you, Sandy.
All right. I think we cut to what have you been up to, Scarlet? We haven't checked in with you for a little while.
I think
2 of your crewmates are
gone.
flirting. 2 of them are
Yeah.
gone.
You're having a nice conversation, excuse me.
We're having a heart-to-heart.
Are you and Rook playing chess? Dragon chess?
Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
That sounds like a thing that Scarlet would do.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Losing.
Yeah. Check.
Utterly. Okay, I'm just gonna move that one. No. Okay, move that one there. You'll move that one there.
Yep.
Don't join me in the ninth front.
Don't even think about moving your red dragon.
I wasn't thinking about it. Okay, if I move, I'm just gonna move. We're gonna move.
Ah,
I haven't even touched it yet, Rook. Let me at least touch the piece. No, we're just gonna move. We're gonna move right here.
check.
Okay, all right, okay. Locking, baby, locking, baby, locking. Okay, all right. Here we go. All right, we're just gonna move that one. Move there.
Oh, you're too smart for me. Good enough. Check.
You son of How do you do this?
Years of practice.
I'm gonna catch up one of these days, old man.
Yeah.
Okay. We got this. And I think it's the game is kind of reflecting this past mission,
Uh-huh.
at least to Scarlet. The routes he's taking
Mm-hmm.
are alternatives to what happened back then. So he's trying to manipulate and maneuver it so some dragon doesn't get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
If they get hurt, it's minimal, not maximum. If meeting the bigger dragon with his, and it's like it's a lot of what ifs playing out in his head, and they're all being met with the mutual destruction of the group, and also the words of Rebel being like still too green for this,
Mm-hmm.
are all echoing in his mind as he's constantly just equating the game to what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me see my moves real quick. We're gonna I think he's just gonna in his mental like locking in, he's just gonna move a piece at random
Mm-hmm.
and act without all the information with that.
And I think you see Rook's face kind of go blank. And like Rook is like, it's not like you to make the sacrifice play. And they take your yellow dragon piece. And then you realize you see a move that puts Rook in check.
Mm-hmm. I think not even like listening, he
Mm-hmm.
sees the move and is his nature to be reckless, so take it.
And Rook knocks over his hold. You beat me.
What? Wait, what?
I didn't have a way out.
And he looks at what he doesn't even remember, like realize what piece he moved to
Huh.
what area. 'Cause he knows he made the sacrifice. He sees he made the sacrifice, and then sees what piece won the battle.
Mm-hmm.
What dragon was
That-
it? What dragon won?
What
the
dragon?
dragon?
What dragon? I don't know. What dragon? What dragon did the thing? What dragon was it? Do I choose? Or do you choose, Nat?
I think you set up the red dragon to go in for the win. By sacrificing the yellow dragon, you were able to win it.
Mm-hmm. I gotta. There are calls I have to make that I have to realize sacrifices don't just stop at me. That
Yeah, they stop at your yellow dragon piece. I mean, it's just a game. What do you?
right. Yeah, it's. I guess I just have to. I'm just in the mindset of I have to make sure that as many and many of my pieces can win it out. I'm not.
They're just pieces.
Yeah, they're. Hey. This is a representation, man. This is it's a strategy. You want to make sure that as many as your pieces make it out alive, not captured.
I would have sacrificed your silver dragon piece, but and they get up. You could have won like 4 turns ago if you did.
Thank you for the insight. You could have said that instead of mocking every other move I'd made beyond that. You could have said, you should have done that. No. You want to be snippy and snappy, as is your nature.
Out in the stables, I think you two are still kind of just leaned into each other. And you hear a whoosh of wings as a silver dragon lands.
I think Rebel fell asleep a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And so Sandy comes down to see those two.
Uh-huh.
Vibrance is like sitting like still as a statue, face bright red, with Rebel just asleep.
You can't move. It's like with the cats in your lap. You're like, I can't move.
Yeah.
And
like,
continue.
I was just gonna say, when she sees Sandy come in, she's going impossibly redder.
Just fully Rebel, not even noticing.
Yeah.
Just like fully like heard the wings, like got up because realized they were sleeping.
Yeah.
And then sees you land, is like, where the hell were you?
Lee needed just a quick check-in doing patrols. I'll fill everyone in later, but they're just doing the extended, so they're gonna drop something off at the Caldera. I'll let you know inside. Walks up, stepping between them, gives them both like little nuzzles on the head, pushing past them.
Uh-huh.
And is like, all right, 1 hour. Hopefully Lee's back. We're having the fun time. I hope Vibrance told you before you got comfortable.
And I think that's where we're going to take our break.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
All right, break number 2. We'll be back in 5.
We're gonna have one more person.
We're having one more person join us.
We're gonna be back in 5 minutes.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned and don't get off that dragon.
Mm-mm.
Hello and welcome back. Did you all stay on your dragons during the whole break,
Did
like
you?
like AJ told you to?
God,
I hope you
Dragons.
did.
it's such a. I don't know.
I love that you
I
remember that.
wish we fought
Uh,
to get off this dragon.
Lee, I think you had when Rascal saw that you were giving Ty a ride and recognized Ty as the dragon
Mhm.
rider who took his tail.
Yeah.
The ride to the Caldera is extra rough. I think
It
that
is.
like they are not making this a smooth ride for you. He is making
Mhm.
this as uncomfortable for you as possible.
That's
But
the
he's
thing.
also flying as fast as possible because you've promised him food.
That's-
I think he's allowed to act out, and I do think I mind linked with him, and I went, this person's in trouble, okay? This person's not off the hook. I promise they're in trouble. But if Russell's gonna appropriately act out, he's allowed to.
Okay.
It's like grudge food. Grudge
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, that's the person we didn't think of. Rascal could fully kill this guy.
Before they even get there.
Ty just walks out and just gets incinerated.
Yeah. I
Turn
was like,
to
well, great, okay.
But no, the ride is extra rough, but Rascal is flying all out. And I think even after you get there and you have this bureaucratic nightmare of, you know, luckily Kraven Top is not that far from the Caldera. The Caldera is in the
Mhm.
same mountain range as Kraven Top, so it's not that far away that you have to
Mhm.
fly.
Okay.
But there's a bit of a hassle when you get there of like, who is this person? You know, you pass the whole story and you hand over Sandy's wood carving, and the
Mhm.
person's like, "Well, I do owe Sandy a favor.
Yeah.
I'll do it for Sandy."
Sandy is influential.
Yeah, and they actually, I think, reach in their drawer and pull out a bottle, and they're like, "Give this. I promised Sandy this last time."
Understood. Put it in my
Yep.
bag.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, Dragonberry gin.
Sick. And then is this person essentially being like taken away to be like processed and booked?
Yep.
Are they
Yes.
going to dragon jail? Okay. I do want to pull Ty aside. I don't know if like letter writing exists, but
does.
then I tell Ty, like I give them here's the address to write to me, and I will write them back if they want someone to talk to, and I can make time to come and see them if they need someone to talk to.
Yeah. Thank you for being. I didn't deserve this kindness.
Think of it as a starting over, a fresh start. We all make dumb decisions in our lives, and it'd be horrible if we're never given the opportunity to change or grow from them.
Thank you.
Of course.
And you make it. You head back, but the party's getting started.
Okay.
At the Warren.
Mhm. But first, it's bath time.
I got it.
They're so obsessed with bath time. They're so obsessed with it.
I've been
So,
working all day.
From day
I'm
one.
so
I've been working
sweaty.
all day.
I'm so sweaty. I need a bath. What do you
I just had a
want from
last
me?
minute run. I had to go do some negotiating and stuff. Hard work, hard work. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Time to go to this steamy bath.
We have it here for a reason. It's part of
Yeah.
it's part of
I feel like towel on, like
picked
having
it.
having a steam. The clouds obscure everything, and it's like walking in. Rebel.
Oh.
Yeah, it's time to get chit chatty. Bath time. Let's go. Let's go. Bath time. Let's go.
Rebels
Let's
having
go.
flashbacks.
Ah. So
Mm-hmm.
I came back and someone was a little sleepy. What someone making you feel comfortable?
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. Come on. You fell asleep on Vibrance, idiot. Come on.
I fell asleep and Vibrance happened to be there.
So you're saying correlation doesn't equal causation? Something like that?
Yes.
And what if I call you a liar?
I would call you a drunk.
And so we're both right. All I'm saying is the good booze is coming out tonight. You got a pretty young thing batting eyes at you. Are you gonna live up to your tramp stamp?
Fully just like splashes.
Hey,
in
hey,
eyes.
hey!
And what about you? Where have you been?
I'm gonna wait for Lee to tell everyone because it's their dragon shit they got pulled me into. It's not fun news.
Alright.
It's a good outcome though. Hey, no big issues. You'll be mad at me, but that's fine. I can take that.
What am I not mad at someone?
Yeah. I've been asking you that for ages. When is it? When is it? Rebel? Has been chopping wood been a good way to express your emotions?
Damn.
Yeah, it's gotten you to whittle more.
It has, and I do appreciate you giving me the perfect little pieces to make another dragon chess set. It's very nice. But are you good? Dude, I've been trying not to ask, but
What am I gonna do when I see him again?
I can't tell you.
What if the
Look,
vision
this is the
still...
person that wants to kill me. I just
Yeah,
tried to get
I know.
over it.
What if the vision is still active?
Guess what, Rebel? I'm gonna die someday. I agreed to that when I joined this biz.
Yeah,
I'm a
and
dragon rider.
Yeah, and I was
Guess
hoping
what? Your
you-
vision might come true.
Look,
I might.
I was hoping that you were gonna die of like old age or being too drunk.
You were hoping I was gonna die? It's kind of rude,
old
man.
age.
I know.
Oh, I'll kill you myself in this bathtub right now.
Kinky. Okay. Ooh. Thought you were into vibrance.
I will
Come
drown
on.
you. I will drown you.
I'm not really into waterboarding, so. Sorry. See? Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Oh, come on. I'm getting through. Let loose tonight, please. Please, for me. For me, your friend. I just want you to let loose tonight. And if that means I need to intervene every time you and Scarlett are about to have a conversation, I will. I will. Rebel.
Was I too rough on him?
Yes. But here's the thing. That's gonna happen. And you shouldn't feel guilty about it. But avoiding him will only make him feel worse about it. And I gotta be honest with you. I know we're very chill. You're the most intimidating motherfucker I've ever met. So you might need to just show that there's a window open, or even just go up and just be like, we're cool. Might do you a load of favors so that the tension in here isn't absolutely off the wall. We have enough sexual tension going on. I can see here. I'll let it go. I'm sorry. What am I wrong?
Retirement has done wonders for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm a changed person.
Just a heads up, AJ. Chat is saying you're a little bit quiet, by the way.
I'll boost myself up. Ha!
Ha!
It's all right. I'm also talking very softly. That comes with the gruff voice.
Comes with the
It's because we're whispering in the steamy bathroom.
tiled up bathtub.
Yeah.
Synonymous for quiet sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll make amends of Scarlet. Yeah.
Great. Flicks you in the forehead. Job is done.
I may need to push you out of this guard more often so you hang out with your buddies. Or get laid. I don't know what you've been up to
Oh.
these days.
Wait, you're projecting. I'm fine. I don't need anything ever. Anyway. Follow your emotions. Take the token.
Hey! Slap.
While they were bathing, what has Vibrance and Scarlet been up to? We haven't gotten the Vibrance Scarlet as a pair we don't get to see often.
Oh, that is true.
I think I know where the top-notch stuff is. I think I'm setting that stuff up for when everyone gets back. So, like, I'm having to like reach under like specific like chandeliers and like having to like move a bookcase and a certain amount of like different books to like open latches. It's like, okay, that one is that one. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna hold on. I'm not trying to go in that bath. That's that last. Nope. And I'm not gonna just ask. I got this. And then like so he's been setting the bar up. And as he sees Vibrance coming out, he's just like, oh, hey, help me set up some cups and some things for the get
Yeah,
together.
of course.
You enjoy your time out there? It wasn't too chilly, right? I mean, you good? You look kind of red, a little flush.
Why is everyone saying I'm red?
I mean,
I'm
I'm saying you look.
I'm a perfectly normal skin tone.
You are literally like pinker than I've ever seen you. So I'm concerned more than. Are you
I always
okay?
look like this. I'm fine.
That sounds like a. You should maybe you want to check that out at the infirmary. Or you actually good?
I'm fine, really. I just got flustered is all, and I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm fine. I'm just
okay. I gotta ask as lead here. Why were you flustered?
I was just flustered. It's just something that happens.
Well, this
You
is
know, the blood vessels like open up and
right. In flashes
blood
in flashes where the heart is really pumping. So I'm asking, why was your heart pumping so fast?
adrenaline. That's why heart pumps fast.
Okay, yes. Why would your body need the adrenaline response if you were just out and about in the back there?
Because I was flustered.
We can do this all day. Why were you flustered? Were you out there with somebody?
I was just helping around. Rook was telling me to do things, and I was just doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do nothing.
Damn. I was trying to. I was gonna get there eventually, Rook. I was gonna get there eventually, but you. I mean, yeah. Like the only other person that's here. Do you want to say his name or should I?
Was it Lee?
No, Lee's out.
Lee's
Still.
out doing patrols.
Yeah, Lee's out doing patrols.
Damn it.
Rebel walks around shirtless a lot, okay?
He does.
It's a perfectly normal reaction.
I mean, I guess.
I blush when Sandy's walking around in a towel and y'all say nothing about that.
I mean, that's like a scar at this point. I'm like, I'm so traumatized by the whole notion, the whole generational. It's a generational thing. It's fun. But I mean,
Vibrance also hasn't met Scarlet's eyes this entire time.
Yeah,
She's been like very focused on like doing the task.
There's only 5 of us.
It's only 5 of us, and the whole table's just covered in glasses.
I keep going to get like more cutlery and like getting it up.
We're not really eating anything that needs a spork.
All right, I'll put it away then.
Okay. Vibrance, calm down, breathe. I need you to breathe.
I'm calm.
You are not. You are the opposite of calm.
I'm always like this.
I mean, you get like this when Rebels mentioned.
It's fine. He's just we're friends. We're a part of a Warrenguard. We spend we spend time together all the time. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. And yet, I can only name. Well, it's come to my attention 2 people, but one person that really got.
People are noticing. Does everyone know? Oh my god! Oh my god!
You sit down here. Come on, sit down.
Oh.
And do you want to drink early? Hold on.
Does Rebel know? That's so embarrassing. Oh my god!
It's okay to have a crush.
Lee, I think you are outside the door over
you.
here.
You super villain! You super villain!
You had just landed.
Villain! You utter villain. Ugh.
I might have to. Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
I mean, it's not hard to notice the change in attitudes in the both of you, not just you. Okay, I've known Rebel for a long time, and I would never use the word soft around him, but you really do know how to talk to him in a way I've never seen anyone talk to him. And I think
talk to him like a normal person.
Well, your normalcy brings out his normalcy, and he has not had that in a very long time.
You really think so?
I mean, like I said, I've known him for quite some time, and he's rough, but he means well. And he only means well with you.
That's really nice to hear. Thanks.
Just
why are you blabbing all of a sudden?
Why am I blabbing all of a sudden? In what way? In what manner? I mean,
Why are you bringing it up now?
I mean,
you're not doing it. You and Sandy aren't like planning anything, are you?
No. What? No. Unless I'm out the loop in this one. No. I'm just confirming a suspicion.
Is it weird? Is there like a rule against like in a Warren like relations? Is this like against the rules that we know?
Last time I checked, it wasn't. I haven't read the handbook in quite some time, but I don't believe that romance is off the books. Just got to be careful with it.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, you've already been saying a lot. Like,
Wait, should I? I don't know if I should tell him. What if it makes things complicated? We're like really good friends.
again, I'm gonna say this again. I've never seen that man smile as much as when he is talking to you. He may think he's hiding a smile, but I've seen that man corner smirk several times. Both corners, not just one. Just be yourself. Act like yourself. Don't make it weird. Or be weird.
Like I
Fuck it.
already make weird. I'd make it so weird. I can't. I'm not cool like you or Sandy or even Lee. Y'all so.
Well, he didn't fall in love. He didn't fall for us.
That's a. Are you saying like fall in love? I feel like it's a little soon to be saying that we're falling in love.
Fine, crush on us. Well, maybe
That
Sandy.
sounds immature. Like we're in grade.
What do you want from me? Like, stop deflecting. You have a
That's all
crush.
I know how to do.
You have a crush.
Screaming over there.
Yeah.
You have a crush, and it's up to you if you want to act on it. No one else can act on it for you. That goes for both you and for Rebel.
Have you ever had a crush on anyone?
A crush on anyone? Yeah, sure.
Anyone recently?
I mean, I idolized, didn't crush on Sandy. And then I
But
met
like-
them. And I got to be led by them. And that was a whole adventure on itself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, can you please put the 16 other cups back? There's only 6 of us.
It's just like putting them away.
What does Rook think, who's on Team Lee?
Who's on Team Lee?
Who's been sitting here listening to this whole conversation?
That's oh my god! I keep forgetting. Rook's
Yeah.
just always like hovering.
Yeah, and
always
also
around.
Lee heard this whole conversation. I want to know what
Yeah.
Lee's
We don't know what
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
that
What
I
is
don't know.
later?
I think Lee, it's kind of one of those things where it's true, and it's kind of like it's a truth that you were just hoping so deep down that wouldn't be true, that maybe you could just delulu your way out of the truth. But sometimes facts come to light and they conflict with what you really want, and you can't change it because that's how they are. So it's just like, oh, we can't be Delulu anymore. We can't chase this because it feels also like, I think for Lee also it would feel very cruel to try to like touch this in any way with regards how she feels. So I think she feels hurt and angry, but only at herself. Yeah, and I do think,
Rook kind of comes around the corner
yeah.
and sees you there and like realizes you've heard everything
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of wraps you up in a hug.
Like, and I just kind of like go, they call it a crush because it crushes you in the process.
Trust me, I've been there.
Yeah. You should fucking stop it right now.
Drink time!
Yeah. I need to talk to Scarlet, but okay. You talk to Scarlet now, Rook. Thank you. Yeah.
Can I say that as before we like leave the bath time, and like finish getting ready and then join the group, Sandy just pulls rope like before as they're about to, like yeah. And just tries to circle back a little before we go out there and before I make an ass of myself by making assumptions. Do you like vibrance? Because it's okay to feel closer to someone as a friend. I think that's a lot of growth for you. But it's also very nice if you're feeling something. But if you're not, I don't want to press on it because I don't want to crush little vibrance by teasing. I know how I get when I'm... Do you not know?
I don't know.
Okay. You're navigating new feelings, so look at you.
It's more of if she gets closer to me, I'm gonna start having visions about her even more.
Is that how it works? Thinking because we're good friends, that's why you see me dying? Before?
I think because of how the oracles work, they're distant and isolate themselves, which is why they're able to see visions of the whole.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But mine are specific.
Yeah. They serve our warrant, mostly. And you're gonna get close to us. And I think it's good if you get close to us. I think it's more of a thing of accepting versus stuff. It's okay if you have visions. And guess what? It's okay if you do like vibrance and get visions and get scared. Because spoiler alert, letting people in is fucking scary. Just saying. Well, whatever you are in the mood for, slaps your ass, go for it, walks out.
God damn it. You couldn't wait to like put my pants on before you slap my ass? No.
Nah, I want a handprint.
I want a handprint.
My God.
My God.
The besties!
We're doing the
Objectively-
Warrenguard sexual harassment training again.
There's
I
an
DM'd AJ
HR.
about this.
There's an HR
Letting people
meeting
know.
happening.
Me, I'm leading the HR.
Lee's gonna be like, hey,
I need everyone to put their shirts on and to stop inappropriately touching each other's butts. I am tired of watching it.
Lee's just gonna be like, so there is no relationships in the work.
It's a petition, and it just has Lee's name on it in cursive.
And
there's a heart. Yeah, there's a heart.
Ellen V in a heart.
Drink time.
Oof.
Drink
Drink
time.
time.
Drink time.
Drink time.
Oh, I'm excited. So first, Lee has something to tell Scarlet.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull my boss aside.
What's up? How was the flyby? See anything?
Great. Let's great Christian. It'll lead us to last. Let's great Christian Scarlet.
Quite the start of the answer to the question. Are you okay? Is everything good?
I'm fine. Nothing bad happened. I did come across one of the people that attacked us.
You found them.
Yes. But they are they're not dead. They're currently imprisoned.
That's good. Good job. Why did you start that out with a laugh, though?
Just, it wasn't interesting. I don't know. Part of me just wonders and thinks they must be lonely, the raiders. They must be
Lonely.
very lonely, afraid people because of what they do, and I just wish that there were other ways, and I know that there aren't, and this line of work can be very violent at times, but sometimes I just wish that there were other ways to deal with this. Because this was the person that lost a dragon, and was very, very clearly going through that stages of widowing. And it feels cruel to put them away when they're going through something like that.
They chose to try and harm both us, our dragons, and the city we protect.
But why did they harm us? What bigger thing is at play that is allowing this to happen?
We'll never know. We just have to focus on the ones that do try. And if they do try, they know the consequence of failing.
I don't know, it's a little, not a little, but when I looked at this person, I don't know, I saw a little bit of all of us in them, and I don't know, part of me wonders and thinks any of us have the capacity to do something like that, so why not approach it with the same amount of concern and respect, in a way, not with a friend, but with just someone you care for. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. All you need to know is that it's done. It's done. I did it.
It's done and you did it. Did you learn anything before you gave them up? Learn anything about
No,
who?
I'm not good at that kind of stuff, but I told them that they can write to me if they need to. So we do have a connection.
Okay. Well, I'm disappointed we didn't get any further information from them. The fact that they're behind bars makes me feel safer. I don't know what is in line for them, but hopefully they find peace.
That's all we can do, right? Let's hope.
That's all we can do.
Alright,
Then just
let's get this party started.
he's having a great day, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Sandy. I don't know how to slyly slip you some alcohol.
We're in our hold. You try to
Yeah.
slyly do it. Sandy grabs the two hands. Dragonberry gin! Shot. Who wants one? Come on, team. Let's make a game of it. Pours a shot for each person here. All right. We're going to do that game where you say something that you've done and you take a shot if that applies to you.
Never have I ever.
It's called I Have Ever.
Oh.
Inclusive.
It's exclusive. It's exclusive game.
It's inclusive.
Trademarked.
Yeah, we don't deal with trademarks.
Fuck that.
Who wants to go first? Oh, I guess I will.
What? Yeah.
Sorry, Scarlett? Scarlett?
I was gonna say you should go first to show us the example of how the game is played.
Oh, you know who also is very good at examples? Our current commander.
Yes.
But if you want me to do it, I still can.
I
still can.
I would be honored if you do it first.
Ah.
You're so excited. Like how could I stop you?
I'll take that. Take a shot if you've ever been interested in anyone in the hold.
Oh, starting out low, I see. Okay.
Starting low.
Yeah.
Starting out low, I see.
Vibrance is staring in horror at the shot glass and is really considering lying.
Vibrance, everyone here has taken a shot except you.
Literally everyone.
Oh,
Rook
everyone's
takes
taking a shot? Okay, just
Everyone
takes a shot.
Yeah.
Rook's like, Conrad was pretty great.
There.
I always knew you had an eye.
Damn, I can't believe Sandy's already drunk.
The second Sandy walked in here, had a very light dinner, took a steamy bath, lightheaded,
Oh yeah,
straight to the liquor.
straight. It's going all to the head.
All right, who's next?
All right. Let's see. Just looking at everybody around. Looking at how is our dear caretaker looking at the other two?
Not even looking, gripping the table. And
Oh.
not even looking, just gripping the
Oh.
table.
That is oh man, that's God, that's raw. Ooh. Because never have I ever is not the what's the
Take a
game?
shot if you ever.
Yeah.
Take a shot
Yeah.
if you've ever.
Yeah. It's effectively the same as Never Have I Ever. I
Yes.
just give it a different name.
Yes, you did.
I have one if you're a bit stuck.
Please.
Take a shot if you've ever fallen off your dragon.
That's good.
I don't have to drink for that one. I don't have a dragon.
No, it's if you've fallen off a dragon. And you have
And that's why
you have
yeah.
fallen off a few dragons.
Yeah, that time, Sandy, when you gave me a ride to the feast like 4 years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, Winter wasn't liking your side straddle.
I was
Two
already
legs,
a
one
little bit
side.
drunk.
love how
Just
you
jumping off dragons.
No, it does.
If
Right,
you fall.
like a
It's intent. It's
princess.
intent. You've fallen off.
Yeah.
Did you even fall off in trading?
No.
You've never fallen off your
Fucking
dragon?
liar.
Liar.
Fully, Rebel will be like, "Do you see these thighs?
Do you see these?
Do you see these thighs?"
Vibrance goes red. Thinking about Velocity's comment.
Do you see these things?
Put
Another
those
shot.
things away.
Weapons away.
All right, thighs, you're next.
Jesus.
Man, literally, the first thought was like, "Take a shot if you ever seen the life drain from a bear."
God, okay. Ebony, Dimension, Darkness, Raven Way.
I mean, that's very outsider of you.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Please say that legitimately.
All right, fine. Take a shot if you've ever seen the life drain from a man.
Oh. Way to bring the mood down.
Wait. Did our dear? Did our,
Didn't we kill someone in that encounter, or am I misremembering?
No, I'm talking about Rook.
I'm talking about Rook.
Oh.
Rook took a shot.
Rook.
What?
Wait,
I
Rook,
wasn't always a priest.
favorite. Okay.
Oh, no wonder you get along
We're
with
learning
us
some.
so much.
Mm-hmm.
We're learning some things about Rook, y'all.
Yeah. All right, Commander Lee, either of you
Rook.
or Rook?
Or Rook at this point.
Yeah,
Take a
Rook,
shot if you have an embarrassing tramp stamp.
Oh,
Come on.
turn and look at.
don't have a tramp stamp, but I do have a very embarrassing rib tattoo.
What's it of? I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Lee is 6 shots in, and Lee is like lifting up like the side of her shirt, and it is Wallace on her rib,
Aw, I love
but
that.
big anime eye.
Yeah.
Did that hurt?
It's not really no, but so I always carry him with me no matter where I go,
Amazing.
and even when he dies, I'll have him.
That's very sweet.
So nice.
Yeah, despite rumors staring at Sandy, I don't have a tramp stamp.
Wait, you don't? I believe that.
I have a back tattoo.
Right the feck
Oh,
now.
God, I've seen your back. I know you don't have a tramp stamp. I just heard the rumor so much. I just always thought you did.
Yeah.
Foley was like, all right. And Foley will just
We'll just take it off.
No, put it back on. That was bad call on my part. Put it back on.
Just stands up, takes off the vest, and shows the back tattoo.
What's your back tattoo?
I think it's like a marking of the oracles.
Okay.
Just like,
Does it lead into a tramp stamp?
no, it does not lead to a tramp stamp. There's no tramp stamp at all.
Gotcha. All right. Take a shot if you've just walked around naked in the Warren.
Targeted. Targeted.
I cannot drink
What?
You
too.
need to take a shot too, Scarlet. You got hazed.
And that's why Hazen stopped when I came in.
You did,
Very grateful for that.
you
Thank
did
you,
cry
Lee.
the moment that we said you had to do it.
You know, we have our strong traditions at this Warren, and first snowfall, you gotta go streaking in the snow.
I still think you made that one.
Good
up.
luck.
I still think you made that one. Up.
We'll pass on that.
It is for snowfall.
Okay.
I'll
You can wear
go.
clothes. You're still
Candy.
running in the snow.
No, don't even.
go
I
with
said
mine.
you could wear clothes. I'm reformed.
I'll strip down. I just won't be nude.
Oh. It's freezing out there.
Oh, Lee.
The snow's pretty.
Freezing. I'd rather be inside than out anyway.
Fine. By the way, snowfall brings up the knuckles to show owlfall because the hands are thing.
Yeah.
Don't have a tramp stamp, but we know I'm tatted, right? Right?
Yes.
Also, I might have a tramp stamp, but who knows?
Sand, you got to show now. You got to
Well,
show.
I have a lot of tattoos.
But the tramp stamp, Sandy.
Fine. Stands up, turns around, does a little shimmy, is wearing like those like high-waisted trousers, so has to like lift shirt and like lower the trousers, so you get the MILF Pixar mom hip dip thing going on. Love to see it.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a smaller looking like dragon, but it's dragon wings, like the way that people have to get like a butterfly there. It's that gorgeous.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wings out, accents of like blue for like the silver dragon, being like,
Did you get that touched up recently?
yeah, of course I did. Every time we go down for the
Every time.
not every time,
Just
but
when
quite
it's
a
looking
bit.
little
Try to keep the
rough.
white popping. What?
Just when it's looking a little rough.
And it doesn't look rough because if it's in that area, it doesn't stretch as bad. I have some other ones that look a little rough. And also, my skin never looks rough. Take that back. I am Linus. I didn't hear you say it. So you drink because I'm right. I am stunning. All right. Rook. You said
Yeah.
everyone drank. Oh, we all went. All
I
right.
think
Who has
Lee
the
didn't
next
go.
game?
Lee didn't go.
What?
He isn't gone.
What?
Lee hasn't gone.
Lee.
Lee has
Lee.
probably 6 shots of alcohol in her right now.
Yep.
Take a shot if, and this has to be something that's happened to me or never happened to me.
It doesn't have to have happened to you. Also, you can switch to water now, Lee. It's okay.
No, it's okay. I'll keep going.
Okay.
You should take a shot if you are desperately afraid that you are going to constantly put care and love out into the world and it's never going to be reciprocated back to you.
Oh, Lee.
Oh Lord.
Are you okay, Lee?
Sandy is wrapping
Take a
Lee up in a
shot.
hug.
Don't touch me. Don't
Lee.
fucking touch me.
Oh,
Lee.
cursingly. Oh no.
Lee.
Did you take a shot or not?
No.
Who else took a shot?
We all took a shot. We took a shot. We took a shot.
Don't lie to me. You're very good at lying.
We all took shots.
Okay. Well, I'm
Maybe you should drink some water, Lee.
No, you cannot tell me what to do at all.
Vander, can you tell Lee to drink some water, please?
I'm gonna fill her up a glass of water and be like, drink this.
What is it?
That's some
Vodka.
water.
It's water with it's water with alcohol in it.
I just kind of drink it,
It's all
but
water.
just hold it with 2 hands like a baby, and I take tiny sips from it, and I'm just like, Rebel, you're a bad liar, and you should start telling the truth more often. That's all.
Anyways, who has a game we want to play?
I have a game. I have a great idea for a game.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, Lee.
This top notch stuff might be a little strong.
Starts
Okay.
putting away some of that. Brings out the second. It's still good. It's like
Yeah.
Kraken, but not Patron. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm
we
not-
play a game, and the game is we have to tell everyone what we really think of each other.
Oh, we're just jumping into it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm down, but Lee, this is a lot to ask this group of people.
I'm gonna
Here,
go get
aren't
some
we?
wine. Goes and leaves the table.
You leave?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
You're no fun.
but I'm just grabbing some wine. I think these shots are a little strong for us.
They're not strong. I'm so sober. I could ride a dragon right now.
We're gonna
Whiskey's
switch
like
to
water
sips.
back home, and I'm feeling it. So I
We're
think
gonna
everyone
sip.
else is feeling it.
We're gonna
Yeah.
switch to sips. That is
Yeah,
correct.
we're doing sips, not shots. I think I overestimated the. I drink with my.
Wow.
Damn, it's getting to you that bad?
That's
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
scared.
There's too much lying going on in this second.
That's not what I was saying, but continue. I like how your train of thought is chewing.
We're not honest enough with each other. For
right.
instance, those flowers I put on the wall, the wreath of flowers I made one day because I was like, it's to brighten up the place.
Yeah.
Wrong! I put them up to commemorate Cinder because I feel bad.
Oh, we just going for it.
You feel bad for the person that wants to murder me?
I feel weird that a friend betrayed us. And it's my way of grieving.
Okay. Who wants to be honest next? Is this how you play the game?
Yeah, that's called the honesty game.
I'll show you not next.
All right. I'll go next.
You, Commander.
welcome. Looking at the wreath, now knowing that's the truth. I still don't feel like I've earned the captain's spot. Even now. I don't think I'll ever have earned it. And I'm used to being the sacrifice, not choosing who gets sacrificed.
It's a hard transition.
Well, if it's any consolation, you're the best commander I've ever had. So
I'll take the consideration. Thank you.
You're the only commander she's ever had.
Yes. Yes.
you
Hence
don't
why
have
I
to
took-
say that out loud. I was trying to be nice.
I knew that.
We all know many things.
Yes. I said mine.
Check not.
Oh.
Oh. It's Rook or Vibrance.
I think that this is a Dragon Rider only game.
What a coward! What a coward!
What?
What a coward!
Wow, Rook, I never knew you to be such a little wuss. But I'll go. I just say the truth. That's it. Seeing Errata lose their dragon really scared me. I've never seen that happen before, and it was terrifying that might be me one day.
Lee, did you tell everybody?
Oh, Scarlet.
Tell everyone what.
The events of today. We talked about it in the bath.
I like being. Can I?
Do you want me to say?
This might have to be a Sandy says sort of situation.
All right.
Because I don't want to say it wrong.
Got it. Oh no. If you told Scarlet, on patrols, Lee found the other dragon rider that we killed her dragon and all that, and they're now in detainment but with resources. So I just want to bring it up because Vibrance, if there ever is a chance where you're separated from your dragon in the dragon died kind of thing, there are resources for you. I had to say that to someone I was so angry to today, and I'm very proud of myself. But also, I know it's a conflict decision. But I just wrote off what Lee was saying, because my honest thing is I'm kind of just really leaning into I don't have to make the big decisions anymore, and I think sometimes I use it as an excuse to not make decisions and not take accountability for what I do. Maybe.
Wow, the mood really got.
Sorry.
Yes.
What if we played Dragon Coins, where you try and throw the coins in the cup?
I was thinking we could play that game. We used to play this all the time back home. We threw a horseshoe around a pole from a distance.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that one.
But
Def
before
doesn't know the
that-
game, but
No horseshoes.
But before
There's no
that,
horses up here, though.
before that, we have one more truth we need to hear.
Oh. Okay.
Two more.
No, Rook's not playing.
Yeah, Rick's not playing. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Rebel. It's a good opportunity.
Have to be a big sad thing. It can be like, I don't like cheese. I'll judge you for it, but that's a
I have
some
a
people
secret.
have.
I have a secret. Lee eats meat.
Why? Oh, well, everyone knows that.
You do what?
Oh,
Not all the time. Wait, is this supposed to be our own secrets?
It's okay. My reputation's gone to hell anyways.
No, you're a guide.
You're fine.
Also,
Everyone gets a
please
little
understand.
messy.
Yeah, you're also just a shining star, and I'm glad you're letting loose right now. And also, just lower your shoulders. Lower your shoulders. You're holding all your attention. Lower your shoulders. Lower your shoulders. Sandy comes up behind you.
They get
Lower your
higher.
shoulders.
They get higher.
Lower your shoulders. Also, like hover. Also, Sadie does hover hands. Knows that you have a thing about personal space. May I lower your shoulders?
Yes, you can.
All right. Lowers them. Take it easy. You're doing great.
Unclench your jaw too. I've heard that. That's also helpful.
But yeah. So, anyways, just Rebel and Vibrance. What are your secrets?
Well, Vibrant said it
I've
was.
already done.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
you did.
I am scared to get close to any of you because of my oracle powers.
That makes Lee cry.
Because the last person that got too close to me, I saw them try to kill our commander. So I
Sorry
need
Me
to
at the
kill
time, not.
Wait.
So dragon coins.
Yeah.
Dragon coin.
I'm just imagining everyone is in that state of like drunk enough that they just completely forget all of that. At least like in a pocket space of like some hold it a little bit, but a lot are like, yeah.
Yeah.
Were there any like montage scenes we want to have during the rest of this party night?
One
Or-
second. Lee sobbing, holding Wallace.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I want teams going against each other with dragon coins, similar to
Uh-huh.
how,
Yeah.
beer pong, you have like teams of two. And I'm thinking like tournament style, like I don't know if people switch teams. Who would have starting teams? Because I have multiple different theories where I was just like, they bro out together. So I was just like, oh, would Rebel and Sandy be on the same team? Or, that would be fun because I would think if Rebel and Sandy are on the same team, Sandy would just keep doing things to make Rebel do like very like angled trick shots so that Vibrance would get thrown off. And I think that's very funny.
Use the crush against them, huh?
Yeah.
I think,
Strategy.
Wow.
I think
Evil. Horrendous.
I think there's a moment that like while everyone else is like having fun or like just talking and stuff, it's just Scarlet and Rebel just like leaning up against the wall. It's like I'm sorry.
We're gonna figure out what happened. I promise.
Good.
I think at that moment, that is when Lee is cuddling Wallace. Those two are there. And so Sandy's chatting with Vibrance. Because I don't think there's been much of this other than the towel thing. Sandy goes up to Vibrance and it just starts. There's just the regular drunken ramble of like, oh, here's my stories from like the time I was like, when I was fresh, all that.
Vibrance is looking at Sandy with like starry eyes. Just the like hearing about older like dragonriders is completely like
like going through the
completely
list.
enamored
Like
with the stories.
I'm imagining like
Man, that used
some
to be
like
me.
some kids used to be like trading cards of just like their favorite dragon riders like equivalent, and it's like all the big names. It's like, oh yeah, I know all of them because Sandy knows the big names, and so Sandy's just going through and like, oh yeah. No, I'm pretty sure Wallace is named after Grass Wallace. Like absolute legend. Took on, that like a big thunder thing we took on. It kind of feels like ages ago. We been so many things. Took on one of those, just him and his bronze dragon, absolutely alone. That was insane. But what are your goals in the Warren? Like, what do you want
Where do you
to
see yourself in
work
5 years?
I feel like that's the same exact way that they got Scarlet.
Yeah,
Scarlet was the
Mhm.
exact same way.
yeah.
I
Music
think there's like a
this.
very funny moment of like, I don't know how else to put this, but in the anime moment where they're kind of like chibi, starry eyes, like just like looking at them, and the second they just like immediately like, ugh.
Can't believe that was me. Jesus. I was so young.
I want to do well, I guess.
And what do you consider doing well?
I want to help people. I want to be like you guys. I want to be like a really good dragon rider.
Oh, you're already there, so what's next?
I'm not. I have so much to learn still.
Oh yeah,
far.
but those aren't mutually exclusive. You're good at what you do. You help people. You are a dragon rider. You are up here. You have to start walking with some of that knowledge that you've made it here. Still learn, but you're here.
I don't know. I never really thought about it really. I focus on being better.
That's
And
good.
I feel like I have a long way to go.
Mhm. That's good. There's one thing I always like to tell whenever someone new comes in. Do your best, whatever, all that jazz. But go after what you want.
If this is another pep talk, I'm not.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Are you okay? Your eyes. They're just.
It's fine.
Lee,
I'm
going
gonna
cook
walk.
the biscuits.
It's what?
I think Rook pulls you aside, Lee. It's like, I was really rooting for you, kid.
Yeah, well, I was rooting for me too, but it's fine.
But listen, there are other metaphorical fish in the metaphorical sea. I could set you up with my grandniece. She's real sweet.
I think
Her name's Edwina. She drinks at the...
Here's what's gonna happen, because everyone else is gonna move on, and I'm probably gonna stay here and become the next you. So
No, you and Edwina be real cute together.
Rook, this is not the time to put me with your family members.
My grandniece.
Okay. Family, this is not the time, Rook, but thank you.
You sure?
Yes, thank you. It's nice to know that I have someone in my corner.
Yeah. I'm always in your corner. You keep making that potato soup.
Lee flashes and knows how much lard is in that potato soup. Lard and there's chicken stock. It's like, I will.
It's so good.
Yep. I'm gonna go find Wallace now. And kind of wanders off holding a tankard in one hand. Well, not with both hands, like it's a baby bottle doing little baby sips.
Can Vibrance finally
Good. Go. Do it.
Can I
you
cause
devil.
some problems?
You devil.
my
Go for
God.
it, you demon.
Oh my god. I mean, if you want a little break, I was gonna just be like, I was gonna ask Sandy something before we do another Lee scene.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go over to Lee. I feel like fully Scarlet is slumped like you are right now on a chair.
Mm.
I'm like, Sandy.
Yeah,
So I know
yeah,
fully
yeah.
the I know that the bartender at your place
Yeah.
fully married to that dipshit.
Yeah.
But from what your guys were telling me, there was some
Yeah.
sparks between her and Scarlet.
Really? Oh, I need to bring Scarlet down there every day.
Yes. Yes.
That would be beautiful.
Every single day.
That would be so beautiful.
Every single.
Every single day.
Every single day. And I bring Scarlet down there.
Mm-hmm.
And they hit it off.
Mm-hmm.
And you do dragon rides for the kid.
Yep.
That's such
You know how excited Isabel will be to ride
Yeah.
a red dragon?
dragon.
Oh my gosh, she's actually great.
That is so beautiful.
Fucking skill.
Can I tell? No, I shouldn't tell Scarlet. What should I do? I can't. Oh, how do I?
You
Yeah.
are so good at convincing people to do what you want them to do.
Yeah. You're so right. Rebel, you believe in me. Rebel, you give me so much confidence as a commander. Thank you.
I'm gonna give them a shitty biscuit that I made while people are talking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Scarlet.
And we can cut away from that.
Yeah.
I think Vibrance will go and sit next to Lee, who's cuddling Wallace, I'm assuming. Are you alright? You seemed a little upset before.
I think I'm just tired and angry at myself, and I will work through it in time. And I think I am using this as an excuse to process emotions unhealthily. And Nat, can I take a token for fail to take care of yourself?
Yes.
Ugh.
Thank you. Thank you for rewarding my failure.
Uh-huh.
Well,
yeah.
I think we all have our weak moments. I can help you get to bed and set you up with a glass of water.
Please don't.
Okay. Well, you can always talk to me if you need.
I know.
You're like one of my best friends here. You made me feel so at home.
Sandy is trying to make eye contact with Lee to see if Lee needs an escape hatch.
Yeah. I think I'm like, and you know how when you when you've had a decent amount of alcohol in your body, you kind of go through like a mental roller coaster. And I think for Lee it started out as like angry and then sad, and now we're in like melancholic wistful.
Yeah.
And I think kind of like Lee looks at you, Vibrance, and goes, I really, really think you should tell Rebel that you like him.
You think so? I don't know. I don't want to ruin our friendship.
I think it will be fine. I promise.
If you say it'll be fine, I can believe that.
Josh, be yourself, and I promise they'll start falling all for you.
Thanks, Lee. You always know what to say to make me feel better.
I feel so bad for that line, actually. But no one's.
Sandy is making eyes at Lee so much right now.
I'm so sorry.
I
Listen,
think Sandy and I give like the drunkenness thumbs up.
Well, Vibrance was going to head off anyway. and is
Sandy
just going to be
swoops
like,
in as Vibrance is leaving and is like,
yeah. And we'll just say as she's leaving,
Mhm.
the offer to talk is always there, Lee. You helped me so much. I just want to return the favor.
Thank you.
And walks off skipping. Not skipping.
Skipping.
I'm not gonna walk off skipping. But she does walk off.
Man,
She-
just
God. Lee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Forward to love her more than I already do.
How can I help?
Can you just hold me like my mom would?
Yeah. Is this holding?
Yeah, that
Correct.
works.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
man, y'all did this to yourselves. This is wild.
We're gonna stop the stream. We're gonna just get worse. We're gonna
This
get
is-
worse.
This is downtime. We put the down and downtime, didn't we? Hey.
And I think we end with us being like, what a great party!
Oh, I'm obsessed with this. I felt like I was at a party. I was like, I could have done this all night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you three did this to yourselves. I'm sorry. That's
God.
whoa.
Thank you, everyone, so much for watching our melodramatic mess. This was excellent. Let's go around and plug some pluggables. We'll start with you, Madeline. You get to go first here.
Oh my god. Ow. Fuck.
We're gonna-
Wow.
I
mean-
Goose Girl. So she.
I don't think Madeline could go first. Madeline just
Shit.
I'll swoop in.
Go.
Oh my god. Woo. Hey everybody. This is who we are. We're all friends and we love each other very much. Oh man. Hey everybody, my name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba on several socials, mainly on TikTok and Twitch, where you can find me streaming a bunch of stuff. I stream all over the place. I'm a performer and educator in the space. I recently got announced with the cast of Unprepared Casters. That's super cool. I'm having a blast with that game. And stay tuned for other games I'm a part of being released soon. Some people are in this group in the game that I'm playing, and others are Black History Month oriented. It's a good time. Oh man, this is a time. Oh, I'm glad I was drunk a condom for it. Because god damn, y'all. Who wants to go next?
I can go now. Hi, I'm Madeline, aka the Goose Girl, on all good social media platforms. I do love depth very, very much in real life, so much so that I am on Depth's soon to be released show Finding Ithaca, where I play the complete opposite of whatever the fuck this is. Where I play a little possum named Astro. I am also in another show that has yet to be announced there'll be other things. So please follow me on my social media to keep track of the cool things I'm announcing. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
AJ?
Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Husha Kid. You can find me all over the internet as Husha_Kid. I am a TTRPG performer. I am the tech producer over at Critical Misses. And over at Critical Misses, this Friday is going to be another Warrenguard game, which I will be in. And I will be in Madeline's spot, and I will be the caretaker. Our commander.
Hope you didn't get hate crimed like you did tonight.
Yeah, who cares for the caretaker?
I mean,
Like,
our
this is like,
commander
ugh.
is my divorced wife, so.
Whoa.
So.
much drama.
If you want complete opposite energy,
If you want complete opposite energy, check out Florian. But that's coming out this Friday. I am also I'm running a freaking One Piece adventure game with A Fluffy Goomba, Christian over here, Serenity at Click Clack Snack, and at Wally at Wally132. That's coming out very, very slowly because I have so many things to edit. So much. Because I am an editor. I also do transcriptions. Right now I'm transcribing for Polyhedral book number 2, which should be getting some more information coming out soon because Polyhedral... So, for those who backed Polyhedral 1, we know some stuff, shady stuff happened with shipping and stuff like that, and making the actual book. We are in the process of getting that back on track, so you should be getting your book soon for those who wanted the actual physical book. So be prepared for that, but we are also working on Polyhedral 2, and it's already super great. But yeah. Depth.
All right, let's hop over to Depth.
Hello, I am Depth, like the ocean. You can find me on all things via Chaotic Bunny, and I will be GMing a Starfinder podcast / game called Finding Ithaca, a game about space pirates finding the fated treasure called Ithaca, based heavily on Treasure Planet and Titan AE, and I have been doing prologue episodes in which I do a one-on-one session with all of my players to kind of introduce them to the game setting and the lore. And Christian's episode is going to be released on the 8th, and Madeline's episode is going to be released on the 11th. So if you would like to see those very cool characters, as well as all of my others, that will be released before the 23rd, which is when the first session will be airing. I've had to push it back because editing is hard. Learn from our mistakes. Editing is hard. Stop overflowing your own workload. So yeah, it's very fun. It's about human connection and forming bonds with each other. It's going to be a lot of tears, probably. But yeah, that's me.
Abby, what do you have going on? I'm sure not much.
Yeah, Abby, what are you doing?
Yes. So, you might have heard about this little game called Warrenguard. I'm the art director of it, and it's coming out so soon, on the 24th. And not it coming out, but the backer kit is launching. So if you're like, how am I going to know exactly when the backer kit is launching? There is a link for that, warrenguardgame.com, perchance. Please go there and make sure you're there. And that's my Warrenguard game plug. Be on the lookout. I also did this overlay. I did the overlay for the other Warrenguard game coming out, and I did the overlay for Finding Ithaca, because I do that. So commission me for things if you're so inclined. As well, I'm streaming Stardew Valley now on Twitch, so follow me at twitch.tv/abzkelly, because I'm a gamer. That's it. That's where I'm thinking. How about you, Nat? What's going on with you?
Hi, I'm Natalie Beautiful. All my stuff has been plugged already, but yeah, Friday you can find me GMing Warrenguard for Tidehold over at Critical Misses. You can, in February 24th, Warrenguard is coming to backer kit. You want to back in the first 48 hours to get the exclusive gold dragon sticker. I just got that final art yesterday, and you're going to want that sticker on your water bottle. So go ahead and make sure you are signed up so you can be one of the first people to back it and get that gold dragon sticker. And a couple other things to plug. I wrote a game called Sapphic Space Pirates that's available now at itch.io or at Indie Press Revolution. And if you're excited about the new Taylor Swift album, which I am, you can get my Monster Hearts 2 skin I wrote, The Snake, at itch.io, which is all based on Taylor Swift's eras. Go ahead and pick that up. Thank you all so much for watching. Please sign up at warrenguardgame.com, warrenguardgame.com, warrenguardgame.com. Thank you all so much.
Said it 3 times. They're gonna pop up at your house now.
Yep. Dragons in your mirror. They're coming.
Ooh,
Have a
I want to
good
buy
night.
it so bad. You want to back it? Ooh.
Bye.
Hey.